Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you the challenges and some preparation tips to ace your PTE test, Part 1, Speaking and Writing. In the previous videos, we talked about the test components. In this video, I will begin by telling you some challenges you might face during the test. First, crowd noise. The test center will be filled with many applicants using the various computers in the room. The first test is speaking, so expect a noisy test environment. Second, time pressure. The first part is about 57 minutes minimum, and every section is timed well, and you might get overwhelmed with the various question types. Third, difficulty using the technology. The PTE test is a computer based exam, so some students may struggle to use the technology to do the tests efficiently. Finally, anxiety and stress. Some test takers may get overwhelmed with each question type and would be stressed and end up panicking trying to do the test. Now that we know the possible challenges that you might face during the test, let's talk about how you can prepare to overcome these and ace the test. First, you have to practice doing the test in a noisy environment, especially during the speaking portion. In this way, you can handle the test questions efficiently. Next, you have to be familiar with each test component to be well prepared. The details can be found in the previous videos about PTE speaking and writing. Third, you have to be accustomed to using computers. Since this is a computer based test, you have to be able to type on the keyboard, click buttons, and speak into the microphone with ease. Finally, all you can do is practice a lot to get a good score. For this video, I'm going to give you tips on what to practice to improve your speaking and writing score. Some tips to prepare for the speaking test. Practice your tone to sound authentic, and you can try doing tongue twisters daily to speak fast. Also, during the test, do not stop speaking even when you make a mistake, as it may stop the recording. When repeating the sentences, just focus on the keywords and say what you remember. As for some tips to prepare for the writing test, you have to build a strong vocabulary and grammar. Make sure to use punctuations appropriately and capitalize words when necessary. Aside from this, you can prepare by writing summaries in third person form he, she, it, they, and write your answers in 40 to 45 words. Try to summarize paragraphs in one sentence too. For the next videos, we are going to talk about the most difficult section of the test and more challenges you might face during the exam, as well as some preparation tips for reading and listening sections of the test, as well as some preparation tips for reading and listening sections of the test. So stay tuned for those videos to get more information on how to ace your PTE test. So stay tuned for those videos to get more information on how to ace your PTE test. Thanks for tuning in, folks.